Your mind is the most potent weapon in your arsenal, but nobody ever taught you how to leverage its full power. This video is about 8 specific, proven protocols that you can implement in your life right now that will make a difference, right? Because I don't know what it is that you're trying to achieve. If you're watching this channel, mostly you're interested in getting to the next level in your life and your business, unlocking that elite self, becoming an elite founder, and win in the marketplace, achieve financial freedom, and do so the easy way. If this is what you're after, let me tell you, this video is very important because the following 8 protocols are proven and they will work and they will train you to achieve any goal you set your eyes to. Now, most people, when they discuss mental training, they discuss what I call an Ironman, right? So always keeping your word, making sure that you're able to sustain damage, that you're able to remain unfazile under any circumstance. And all of that is very important. But that's one side of the equation. That's the warrior side. That is the kind of go after it kind of thing, which is helpful, but you need something else. And the highest leverage is found in that something else, which I call the monk protocols. Monk protocols are about reflection, are about intuition, are about getting good ideas. Because listen, you want to win, and you would only win if you have better ideas than others. One moment of insight is worth a lifetime of experience. So if you train your mind to spit out good ideas every single day, your life will transform faster than it has ever transformed. Right? So keep your word, but at the same time, work on the right things, have great ideas, connect with great people, and make sure that you're always 10 steps ahead of your competition. That's what I want for you. Now, step number 1, curate the inputs. So this is very important. You probably heard 1,000 times, but it is true nonetheless. If you are watching low quality content, if you're not taking care of the things that enter your mind, you are shooting yourself in your feet. You cannot have incredible ideas and be insanely disciplined if you are watching toxic news, watching porn, low-level entertainment, or constantly scrolling through TikTok. That's just not gonna help you. You need to take control of that first. So step 1 is curate the inputs that go into your mind. Make sure that you're only watching elite content. And if you don't have that much elite content available, like the one that I'm recording right now, make sure that you spend time in silence because you already have a mind that can give you good ideas if you only listen. Which leads me to protocol number 2, which is practice boredom. So you need to get bored in order to understand how smart you are. Right now, you're probably drowning in an ocean of inputs coming to your mind, and you do not pay attention to who you truly are. You do not really feel connected with the source, with your own intelligence. And if you start practicing boredom, you lower the bar for distraction. You start thinking about the things that are already in your mind, you will start having these new ideas. You will start finding yourself seeing reality differently. If you're not constantly entertained, you will find the ability to entertain yourself with your own brilliance. And this can truly be life-changing. So how I do this is there's like 2 sides of it. One is doing stuff you normally would do without overstimulation, right? So go to the gym, go for a walk, cook, work in silence. Give yourself the ability to process what it's already inside your mind. I call this active meditation. And then the second way of doing it is, and this is protocol number 3, is meditation. What I call passive meditation, which is spending time alone, taking quiet time in a room by yourself, 10 minutes, set a timer and just focus on the breath. There's a zillion different ways of meditating. Doesn't really matter what you do. What matters is that you do it. And if you do 10 minutes a day, you will soon find how you start getting better ideas, how you hone your intuition, how your stress level go down, and how you suddenly find out you are way smarter than you thought you were. So these 2, active and passive meditation, have the potential to start giving you incredible ideas. They're gonna help you build that elite mind. Protocol number 4 is visualize. It's once you have limited the bad inputs, you are building an elite mind by honing what you already have inside your consciousness. Then the third one is visualize it and direct those inputs. So what are you truly willing to work on? We have a video on visualization that I truly recommend you watch. I'm going to put the link here. Visualization is the art of training yourself for a future that you yourself can imagine. So if you are not following low quality inputs, if you're spending time with yourself and you are maybe becoming smarter by paying attention to your intuition, and then you're focused on the things that you truly want to achieve, you're going to have a much better chance of achieving it. right? So step number 4 is about visualization. Direct your mind and therefore your behavior towards the thing that you want happening. Protocol number 5 is about making pacts with yourself and keeping them. So most people are not good at keeping pacts, right? So most people are not good at doing what they say they were going to do, right? That's very typical from humans. And most people can only honor deadlines if their boss tells them to do that, right? So that is the sign of a low performer. An elite performer sets their own deadlines and fulfills those deadlines. And the more you train yourself to keep your word, to in essence make a pact with yourself to become the elite self that you're willing to become, the easier it's going to be for you to train that elite mind and understand how to make things happen. Because you have no control over your behavior. If you break every promise that you make to yourself, you're not gonna advance as fast as you need. So protocol number 5 is to start doing what you said you were going to do. And as soon as you say it, you gotta do it. So I'm gonna be recording 4 videos today. Guess what? I have no other option than to record 4 videos. And that goes for the gym, and that goes for running, and that goes for whatever it is that you decide to do. In fact, the less you like the activity, the more powerful this strategy is, right? If you commit to doing things that you hate, guess what? You're going to be building a very strong character. Which leads me to protocol number 6, which is do things you hate. And this is something that William James, the father of American psychology, 19th century, said quite often. Everybody has to do a couple of things per day that he hates in order to build character, just for the sake of practice. So do not go soft. Go hard on the things you know are good for you but you don't like. If you don't like the gym, go twice. If you don't want to do outreach, spend 4 hours a day doing outreach. If you do 10 times the amount of things that you don't want to do and you do them successfully, guess what? You're going to be building an incredible character, and that's going to build that warrior side of the mind. The most effective protocol here is called exposure, right? So if you want something that is effective, benefit driven, and cost effective because it's free, it's cold exposure, right? So in essence, cold showers. Nobody likes cold showers. No matter how many times have you done it, no matter how many years have you been doing it, nobody likes them because you're not designed evolutionarily to like them. So it never gets easier, but it always stays meaningful. So do cold showers on the regular to build characters, the most cost-effective, benefit-driven way. Then 7, delay gratification, right? If there's something you particularly like, let's say for instance that you love food, right? Why don't you delay the first food intake? Why don't you delay breakfast after you've done a couple of things that you hate, right? If you hate going to the gym, for instance, why don't you go to the gym first and then you have breakfast? That's one good strategy. I do that in the morning every day. I don't like writing. It's very hard for me. I'm a Spanish finance executive turned entrepreneur in English language. It's not easy. So what do? I do not have breakfast until I have written something at 7 in the morning. I don't like writing, but I gotta do it. So what do? I gratify myself after having done something that I hate. See? And I also don't like doing outreach. So what do? I go to the gym, which I now enjoy. I've come to enjoy it after I have done outreach in the morning. See how it works. This is how you train an elite mind. You keep your word, you know what you need to do, you do it, and you in essence work with your own likes and dislikes to give you what you want. So I started it with something I hate, and then I have breakfast, a smoothie that I enjoy. I hate doing outreach, so that's the next thing I do, and then I go to the gym. Boom, done, easy, solved. Not solved because it's hard, but you know what I mean, right? This is how you train an elite mind. And finally, practice gratitude. This one is huge because the brain cannot separate between gratitude and joy. So you can train yourself to be happy. And one of the biggest culprits of entrepreneurial misfortune is assuming the if-then model of happiness. You need to achieve something in order to be happy. As soon as I achieve this, I'm gonna be happy. That's the number one way of never achieving anything and being permanently unhappy. Really work on your gratitude. It's going to make you happy in the now, and happiness in the now translates into achievement in the near future. And this is how you train your mind to become elite. You remove all toxicity. You spend time in silence, both doing things, active meditation, or not doing anything, passive meditation. You also direct the inputs and you visualize what you want. Then you also do what? You do things you hate, and you delay gratification and do the things you like after you have done the things you hate. You also honor your word. You make pact with yourself and you keep them, but finally you do gratitude in order to trick your brain to be happy in the now so you can achieve something in the near future. These 8 protocols are proven to work. They leverage both sides of the brain and they will make you dangerous. If you follow this for a month, you're gonna achieve more than others achieve in a year. See you in the next video.